You know, an entrepreneur is somebody that has a vision of what the future is before it exists, and then has the drive and the need and desire to go make that vision come to reality. They take something that is status quo, not existent, and turn it into something that is amazingly beneficial to society, adds benefit and value to society, and in the process makes a good living or has economic value. That's what entrepreneurs do. I'm Yen Yang. I'm the CEO and co-founder of How Do You Roll, the custom sushi shop. Well, we started this company on a mission versus what we wanted to provide as in terms of food. Sushi just happens to be a medium for us. So we pride ourselves that we are a people company serving sushi, not a sushi company serving people. So we actually started the first How Do You Roll right around 2008, which is right when the financial crisis hit. We knew that starting a new business, especially in the restaurant segment, was going to be very, very tough. We were originally going to do a SBA loan or some sort of bank loan, and then we would put a third in ourselves to leverage it. When all the financial stuff happened, all the banks ran away. They basically said, we can't do anything. So when that happened, we had to come up with our own capital. I mean, literally, I cashed out my entire retirement account. It was not an easy time. I still remember very vividly the afternoon when I told my wife, hey honey, I just cashed out our final IRA, that's all we've got, and I'm putting it into How Do You Roll. And I joke around, when I first started the concept, I would walk into the restaurant, I knew every customer in there because they were all my friends and family eating to support us, right? But when we first started, people said we were blasphemous to traditional sushi, because not only did we not do a lot of the traditional products, we added unconventional products like grilled beef and chicken into the rolls to open it up to the general population. What I find interesting is that even the sushi connoisseurs have really bonded to our product because we use the highest possible ingredients. Mainly because my brother was a sushi chef, so we don't skimp on quality. And so we take what we started with as a foundation, but we must modify and continue to grow. So my favorite sushi roll is, I like traditional seaweed on white rice. I like the California roll, but I like to modify my California roll by adding some fruit into my California roll and then sprinkling hot chili powder on top of it and with a little bit of chili sauce as well. So it's kind of like the hot California roll. That's my favorite. You know, in business, you have to stay humble because it's definitely a survival of the fittest. And so if you get kind of big in your ego and you think you've made it or you think that you're successful, that's when you start losing ground and that's when you become unsuccessful. How do I stay grounded is really more of an understanding of who I am as a person and what are my values. So I spend a lot of time working on myself with my own family mission, with my family core values, what Stephen Covey calls the big rocks. So first and foremost, I have to be a good husband, father, son, brother. Those are the things that are most important to me. Business is just part of the process of making sure that I can fulfill those things. I do spend a lot of time thinking about the sacrifices that were made from my family's perspective of coming to this country, being first generation, and what it takes to live the American dream, and how hard really my parents and grandparents fought to be a part of that American dream. And so my sense of responsibility really comes from that desire to really be able to show the world that what they did, giving up their entire lives with nothing to come over to a country where they don't speak the language, know what's going on, and yet still make it in that country. To me, that's the definition of the American dream. I feel like I'm just progressing that and moving that forward to show that America is the best country. And it really is the only place in the world where as long as you try hard enough and you are smart enough and work hard enough, you'll make it. And so, you know, God bless America.